Hi everyone, Sue's Journal Adventures here again, and today we're going to make something pretty out of something not so pretty. Do you, like a lot of people, have those 12 by 12 double-sided papers you're not right keen on? I sometimes get sent papers in racks and stuff that they're not really my scene. I'm not terribly into brights, big, like, what do you call them? Whimsical flowers or big, bright, bold stripes. I'm not into those kind of papers. And I'm definitely not into maps. I have used maps in a couple of journals, but they were the old-fashioned looking maps, which actually the pages turned out looking really nice. But I'm not a big fan of maps, especially just like ordnance maps and things like that. I don't think I'd ever use anything like that in my journal. So we've all got, what I'm trying to say is, ugly papers. They don't have to be 12 by 12. The projects that I'm doing, it can be smaller. I mean, we've got stuff like this. This has got an experiment on it. It's not the most gorgeous looking piece of paper, is it? But I'm not using that, so I'm not using it because it's not pretty. But we've got papers that they're not the greatest. So how can you, instead of just having that paper sat in your stash forevermore, use it? But how can we use it and make it look better? This one, it's not actually too bad. It's pale blue and it's got a very pale, I don't even know if you can see it, like a fleur-de-lis type pattern in the background. It's a bit battered because it's obviously come in the post, so it's a bit bent and battered. That side, not generally something I would use in my journals, but I do kind of like that pattern. I don't mind it. So this is 12 by 12, which is easy for me because if it's 12 to fold it into 3, then it's 4 by 4 by 4. I like that. Simple. So it is 12, isn't it? It is a 12 by 12. Yes, it is. So it's 12 by 12 piece of paper. So I'm just going to tear, well, it's sort of like cardstock actually. But it's, what is it? What do you call it? Double-sided scrapbook paper. That's it. So for this, now last time I did this, I ended up with the bit that I didn't like very much on the most visible part. So I'm just going to measure. I'm measuring. Whoa! Sit down. It's okay. I'm not unwell. Right. So I'm just going to measure 4 inches and put a little mark there. Should probably put it at the bottom, but not that it really matters. 4 inches, and from that mark I'm going to measure another 4 inches. This is not going to work out right by the looks of it. And that's, oh no, it is 4 inches. Because sometimes these 12 by 12 papers, they're not quite 12 by 12. They're lying to us. They're 11 3/4. Sometimes. One I used the other day was 11 3/4. So all I'm going to do at those lines is actually put my ruler that way and get my ruler on the line, hopefully straight. That doesn't look straight to me, but hey. And I'm just going to bend it. It doesn't matter which way I bend it because I'm going to decide which is going to look best in a minute, or which is going to actually show me the paper that I like. So I've made 3 folds and they really do not look equal at all, and that goes off to the side, but I shall worry about that in a second. So if I fold that back, that's, yeah, that's what I did the other day. So I'm going to go this way. Okay, this one is really not straight. It's really not straight. So I'm just going to do that again at the 4 crease it, that's wrong. What am I doing now? I've forgotten. I'm going this way out. So this piece is going backwards. I'm just going to wing this because that marking is obviously clearly not good. Right, so that is going to there. It doesn't help that my bottom is torn, but you know, mate, you know me and measuring and me and cutting. They just don't go very well together. So that is going like that, and that is going like that. If I've, oh, gosh, it's stiff card, this stuff. There we go. If I haven't measured it perfectly, that's fine, because I can just snip a bit off the edge. Like I just might snip that wonky edge off, because I don't like it. I normally like wonky edges. I like things a bit torn and uneven. Oh gosh, that's really uneven now. Let's get it in line with the actual other part that's got a line. Oh, dear me. There. Right, so what I've done is as clear as mud, isn't it? So basically, I want most of this showing because I'm not mad keen on that, even though I do like blue. It's just a bit too boring for my liking. So you first fold in your piece of 12 by 12 by paper. This is about 6 inches, I think. Let me have a look. It might not be. If I tore it in half, it should be, shouldn't it? What am I doing? Do you know? Dear me. I'd get no prizes for measuring and cutting and stuff, would I? It's actually 5 inches. And that is, excuse me, actually still wonky. Right, so. So this is a 12 by 5. Okay. So all I'm going to do with the first part, this end, is I'm going to fold it back on itself. Okay, that goes back. The second fold comes forward. Oh no, I've got the nasty. Okay. Or do I want to do it the other way? Let me just see. So that would go back, that would come forward, that would fold. But you're still going to get more of that than you're going to get of this. Okay. I'll just do it how we're going to do it. So your first part goes back, your second part comes over. Here, in your middle section, you need a little thumb notch. Eyeballing it, I'd say about there. Oops. And then we're going to fold that back and we're going to glue that edge and the bottom, that edge and the bottom, the bit that's folded back, so that that becomes a pocket. Okay, so we'll do that. Or should I ink it first? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm still a bit dubious as to whether I want it the other way, but you don't get to see much of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's just that the things that I've picked to make it look pretty is predominantly brown and cream. And this is blue, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. So that's going to stick down like that. I'm just going to get I don't know where it is. Lost some things in here, so I'll just use that. That's fine. Edgy scissors, whatever. Right, so that is your first little pocket. Second pocket is going to be this. Okay, so this folds over this way, and then this folds back. So you are going to see quite a bit of the brown, but not as much of the brown as I would have liked. But that's okay. Can't all be brown, can it? So all we're going to glue here is this little bit down here. Now there's a couple of things you can do with this. Oh, my glue never comes out when I'm on camera. There's a couple of things you can do with this. So you can either glue here and still have a flap there. So you'd have pocket number 1, pocket number 2, pocket number 3. or you can glue there and have pocket number 1, pocket number 2, pocket number 3. If you glue it to your page in a C, you would have another pocket over here as well. If you're gluing it to your page, you don't have to glue it to your page. You could have this as just a paper clip it in, so you can take it out and you could put a pocket on the back, or you can glue it down. It's up to you. So depending on what you want to do with this, I mean, you could just leave it as a flap and have it as you lift it up and there's something under there. Personally, I think I'm just going to glue the whole thing down. So I don't want any more pockets because I've got 2 and I can use the back as a third one if I glue it into my journal. So this is what I would consider a fairly ugly piece of paper. I'm sorry, paper, but you know, it's just how it goes. You're not my favourite. So it's a bit of an ugh to me, and especially that. I mean, that and that just don't go together in my head. So how can we change it? What can we do? Well, I think first of all, I'm going to take some stuff, maybe some of this stuff. That looks quite nice. Or maybe we want some wiggly waggly fringy stuff. That also looks nice. I got this out, but this is cream. I want white. I have got this in white, but it appears to have disappeared off the face of the earth. I cannot find it anywhere in my drawer. I can't find the white unless I've used it all. I've also got some of this, which I've never even used any of it yet. This is very nice. Okay, so decision time. I think I quite like this Frilly Lily stuff, actually. I haven't used much of this before, so I think that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's do something different for a change. Okay, so we'll have Frilly Lily on the bottom. So if you was having this as a pocket, then obviously you wouldn't put this on here. But you could decorate it with washi tape or something. If you was having that as a pocket, you'd need to be able to get into it, so you wouldn't be able to put lace, but you could put washi tape or a paper fancy edge strip or something. So I'm going to just put this frill down because it's cute and I really like it. And then I'm going to do some other bits to make this what is an ugly-ish kind of piece of paper a bit prettier. So I'm just going to chop that off there, and that's not even stuck. Whoops. So yeah, it's about dressing up, is this. It's not really about the pocket. It's about taking something you don't really like and making it look better and making it into something that you do like. So I'll just pop that in there. And now, oh, that's so, it's like one of them dresses that you jiggy in. Now I've got a problem. I need some lace along here that's white. This now is a bit big, isn't it? Well, I don't know, it looks quite cute actually. Do you know what? I do quite like that. But I do think it's just a little tad white. And guess what Sue did? Sue didn't get any more white lace out because she's a numpty. Well, I did. I got these, but they're all thick. I don't want a thick one. I want a thin one. Thin white lace. Oh, do you know, I knew I'd end up having to go rummaging. That's not thin. Oh, that's thin. That's cool. That was good that I went in the drawer and, oh, that is so pretty. Okay, that's happening. So, I'm glad that we just sat there looking at me and I didn't have to rummage for too long. So I'm going to get some of this down as well, because this is very pretty. This is going to be a very pretty little pocket, and it's probably going to get a place in my journal now, but it possibly wouldn't have before. So I'm just going to pop that on. I'll probably stick it there. So I can chop that there, because that's kind of a bit in an, oh, I don't want pink in shades. Where's my other? Let me put these away because they're kind of in the way now. My lace drawer is in hideous disarray. It really, really, really needs tidying out. Right, so that's stuck down, hopefully. And I'll just trim that bit off there, preferably without cutting the card. There we go. So already it's looking, I think you know, it's like those, I used to watch this makeover program years ago on the TV where they used to take somebody and, you know, they used to give them a facelift, which is really, really sad when you think about it. They used to give them a facelift and new clothes and new hair and all this stuff, and you just think, oh dear me, it is a bit sad. Poor ladies. We're going to transform you. They did. But they had to go through a lot of pain to get it. So, we're here so far. Now, I've got this. And I really like this. I would kind of like a bit of this. Because it's just pretty. I mean, who doesn't love a plique with sequins on? Really? Is there anybody out there that doesn't like it? There probably is. I'm just a bling girl. I love it. So I'm just going to cut a piece of that because I absolutely adore that. It's like what you'd get on a wedding dress, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, do you know what? I moved house, well, it's many years ago now, and I gave my wedding dress to a charity shop. And now I'm a junk journaler. Oh, how I wish I had that wedding dress, because it had so many beautiful pieces like this on it. On the front, on the back, on the veil. It had big puff sleeves with roses, with pearls in. I'm like, oh, I really wish I had that dress now. So I've got this, which I think I might put here. I was going to put a flower on, but if I put a flower on, that's just going to cover that up and look really stupid. So anyway, crack on, Sue. Get on with it. Stop waffling. I could also add some beads, but that is literally all I've got left of my brown beads. I could just add a little row there, couldn't I? Mind you, a bit bulky in your journal. Stick with the applique and maybe just have a little brown bow. I'll do the bunny ears thing this time. Try and do the bunny ears thing and pull it a bit smaller because I really don't want it that big. Tighten it. And that needs to come down a bit. There we go. That's got quite long tails, but it depends where I'm going to put it. Am I going to put it in there? Or am I going to put it up there? I think I'm going to put it up there. So I need the tails just a tad shorter. Just chop them off over there. That's another thing for the bits box now. They're funny, these, aren't they? I like it because it's crinkly, but I don't particularly like it so much when it's a bow. But anyway, I'm just going to pop that bow up there. Put a decent bit of glue on because I'm gluing onto lace. So the thing with this is you can position it and glue it down if you wish. You know, put a bit there and a bit there. You can put the legs down if you wish. Oh gosh, it's gonna take a bit to stick, is that? Just stand that on it for now. And then I'm gonna get some glue on this. And I'd quite like to pretty this up even more somehow. I really want to go pretty on this thing because, you know, you can take something and make it pretty. So I'm just going to stick that there because I absolutely love that. Do I want something in the middle? I don't want that anywhere because it's a bit, that makes that look a bit random. Well, it looks a bit random anyway, but okay, maybe some beads. maybe a bead in each one of them. Maybe, but not them beads, because we need flat back ones, don't we? And I do believe, I might be very, very wrong, but I do believe I've got some brownie pearls. Oh, they're probably too big. Probably, yep, they are too big, really. There's some different sized ones. Are they too big to go in the middle of them flowers? Yeah, they are a bit. They could do with being a bit small. I was looking at some green pearls the other day. And there is some looking at me. Right, so, okay, so maybe... I would prefer it to be brown. But what about these? These are pretty. How many do I need? 1, 2, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're a bit big though as well. Yeah, they're way too big. Okay. This is where I start faffing, innit? Faffing, faffing. I've got these. These, yeah, they'll do. Ooh, please tell me that ain't open. Good, 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 good. Brown. They're not brown, but these will do, because these are little pearls with gold round them. Oh, I don't need one on there because that's got the bow on, so I only need, oops, 1. That's a big lad of glue, Sue. 2, 3. Oh gosh, I'm overdoing it a bit on the glue here. And the tweezers. And let's grab one of them and stick it on there quickly. And grab one and stick that on quickly. And one of them. Yep, I don't think there's as much glue on that one, but it's okay. So how flipping pretty does this, oops, does this look? Now, I love it. I didn't like it before, but I like it now. But we haven't finished because I need to get my skates on now, because I'm trying to watch the time. I don't want to do really long videos because they take a lot longer to upload. I mean, a lot longer. Right, sorry, I might have gone a bit quiet there where I was just putting my gems away. Right, so very quickly, we've got our beautiful pocket, and it is beautiful now. We have turned an ugly duckling into a beautiful swan. Oh, well, I think it's a beautiful swan anyway. I'm just going to very loosely ink around the edges. Not because you have to, because I like inking. I do like the inked look. So I'm just going to go down there, and that's all. I do love that whiffy waffy skirt thing. And there we go. So what we need now, what do we need now? We need a couple of tags, don't we, to put in there. So very quickly, quick, Sue. I've got this. I won't advertise. But I've got this. It's card. It came through the door. It's, yeah, from a takeaway. So I'm just going to chop Parmesan chicken. Oh, onion rings. Stop it. Stop it. Get on with the tag. Get on with the tag, girl. Right, I'm just going to tear. I think probably half of this is going to be a bit too wide. Yep, it definitely is. So, oh, do you know what? I'll fold it. Can I fold it that way? Would that be too, that'd be a bit short, wouldn't it, really? Oh, that'd be all right for there, actually. I'll stick that together because it could do with a bit more strength. Okay, it's not exactly folded straight, but do I ever fold straight? Do I ever cut straight? Do I ever do anything straight? Oh, I can't even get it to fold. Right, there you go. Now the one at the back, I would think just needs to be a tiddy tad smaller. So I'm just going to whack a bit of this off. Yep, that much. Do you fit in there nicely? Yes, you do. Okay, that's fine. You fit nicely. I don't know how tall you need to be. Maybe just about there. Okay, let's make some tags. So, all I've got here is some coffee dyed paper, and all I'm going to do is glue it on them. Yay. I'm going fast now. Can you tell? I'm like I'm in a race. Quick, Sue, quick! I don't have to be that quick. It's not that bad. Right. But this is, you know, how quick you can make a tag out of a menu that has come through your door. Will that fit round? Please fit round. Oof, only just, but it don't matter because we'll make it work, because this is what junk journaling is all about. It's making, keep getting hairs everywhere. It's about making things work, isn't it? So we've taken an ugly piece of card and made it pretty. We're now taking an ugly takeaway menu and we're going to make that pretty too. The way that I had imagined making it pretty, I might just have to differ slightly because, would help if I put it that way first, wouldn't it? Because my paper doesn't quite fit in here. Seriously, where's the hairs coming from? My head, I guess. Well, it can't be coming from anybody else's head, can they? Let's face it. So just get some glue down here. Oh, I have a nut job at times. Most of the time. Oh dear. Right. Stick that over. Now that is so really not straight. But we have a thing called a guillotine. So that's okay. Right, let me stick this on. Oh, come out. There's another hair. Oh my days. I think it's possibly my hair because I washed my hair the other day, and when I wash my hair it does fall out quite a lot. I de-hair my black coat and get all the hairs off, painstakingly sit there trying to get all the hairs off, and I go out and there's like 6 million hairs on my back. It's really annoying. I'm just going to stick that down and trim it off. So just trim. Can you see me? Yep. Trim. I'll try and cut that straight, but it's likely not going to happen. But just cut the edge of the paper because it were rough. As is that. And then we'll cut that. Oops, got a slither of the card. There we go. So we'll just do the other side, which I need another piece of coffee dyed paper and stick it on the other side. Get some glue down and just make some tags very quickly. Quick tags. And these actually, because I'm just using coffee dyed paper, they can be, what's it? Journaling spots. So you can write on them. That's good. Could have kept that rose in there, couldn't I? I could have, considering I'm going to stamp it, but, you know, never mind. I didn't think of that one. I'm just going to straighten this off on my guillotine because this is a bit of a right old mess. So I'm just going to straighten it a little bit. Because it'd be easier doing it on here than me trying to cut it straight. And even though I do it on here, it's not forced to be straight. Oh, we're a bit tough. There we go. Right, so we now have 2 journal cards. Yay! I'll save that bit and that bit and that bit, but these can go in the bin. Quick. Come on, Sue. Come on. Get in gear. Right. Okay, so we've got 2 cards. We have got 2 cards. That looks a bit rough, that one. I should have guillotined it. Just let me cut that again. Okay, and cut that because I've got a bit of overlap, and that's it. That's fine. Okay, put my lid on my glue. Right, so I think I'm going to round the corners. Yes, I am. I'm going to round the corners and ink. Ooh. Right, let's get some ink on here. Quick round. Quick round. If you want, because it's going to be a journaling card, you could draw some faint lines on the other side to indicate that, you know, you can write on it, but you don't have to. So what I was going to do, oh yeah, we're going to change that one. Oh, never mind, I don't have to do it now. I was going to go around the edges and seal it with washi tape, but I don't really need to do that now. So, oh yeah, no, I need to corner round that one. It's a bit strong. I did double the card though. What happened to that? That didn't do much, did it? Okay, there we go. So just do that, and that. And there we go. We've got two really unpretty cards, but that's okay. Because we have washi tape, we have stickers, we have stamps. Okay, so, okay, what am I doing? I don't know. I do know. You do know, Susan. Stop being silly. Right, I do know. I'm going to do... Yeah, go on, why not? Well, what's going to go in the middle, though? It doesn't matter. Just get on with it. Right, so I'm just going to ink a little bit of this. Oh dear. Don't ink on your project. I'm going to have to do something different now, but that's okay. Well, I'll tell you what, just ink the whole thing. You made a boo-boo. I've always got to make a boo-boo. If I didn't make a boo-boo, it wouldn't be one of my videos. So I'm just going to stick this down the middle. Get the block and give it a good old press. Because sometimes this thing doesn't always want to stamp in the middle for some reason. Oh, nice. So it's a bit lacking round the edges, but I'm just going to go in a bit more with the ink. So there we go. That's quite pretty. I really do like those. I love flourish and swirly stamps. When I see other people creating them, they've got all these swirly stamps, I get really jealous. I'm like, I want that stamp. I've got swirly stamps. I will clean that in a moment. Okay, so what do I think looks best on here? Let's ink this up. I'm working at like top speed now, aren't I? Quick. I don't have to be that quick, it's fine. If people want to watch it, they'll watch it. If they don't, they won't. It's as simple as that. I think I prefer that one, and that's really not folded right, is it? Who folded that? I don't know. It wasn't me, actually. Just put some ink on this. I think, shall I have this at the big one or on the little one? I don't really know. I think I might have this one on here. Yeah, I think so. I'll have this one on here. And I'm just, can you still see me? I'm just going to put that around there and a titty bit on there. I don't really need it on, well, of course I need it on there. It's going on the other side of the card, you silly woman. Okay, so that is just going to go on there. Central, are we central? We're pretty central. Yeah, there you go. So that's got a nice little tab on it. and you can write on the back. Okay, this one, what we're going to do is this one. I was going to do another stamp. I've lost it. Just kind of round the edge. Well, I was going to do that round the edge, but I did it all wrong, didn't I? I'm just going to take, I don't know, one of these weird shaped things. Maybe that. Maybe. That could do the corners, but then what else do you do? Oh, I know what else I do. I've just had an idea. Okay. That's if the idea works. My ideas don't always work. And don't get ink on there, otherwise you'll end up with it on your thing. Project. Could do with a darker brown, but that's okay. It's okay. What we're using today, we're using Vintage Photo today. I like Vintage Photo, it's nice. So then I'm gonna, if you are liking these stamps, by the way, they all came from Temu, and they were really cheap. Those, I think you got 2 big ones in a set for something like, I think they were about £1.40, and I think these were like £1.50 odd, and you get all these ones, and that one, and that smaller one, and that cornery one there. You get all different ones, is what I'm saying. And I think they were about £1.50 or something. They were at £1.48. They were only cheap, but they're really, really nice and good for little projects like this. So I'm just going to get that on that corner, and then I might just stick a really big, beautiful flower in the middle. I don't have a brown flower. Oh, hate it when it does that, but never mind. Right, so I'll clean them in a minute. I need to just ink the bottom of that, because I don't like it not being brown. Flower. I've got some really big flowers, but I kind of want to stay in the, I suppose it doesn't matter if it's got a colour on it, does it? Got some gorgeous big roses. I've got some huge flowers, like really huge, but they'll be too huge for this project. I don't know though. Goes off the edge a bit, but it looks kind of nice, doesn't it? I haven't even used any of these yet. I think I've used one. I go mad and I buy all these flowers and, oh, that looks nice. Packets of flowers and I never actually use them. Oh, my days, I love you. I love that. Oh, that is stunning. Yeah, you're going to live there. And I know you're not brown and you don't go with a brown and cream theme, but it's okay, because this time I'm just going to do it. You know, little Miss Coordinating Pants here. Everything's got to coordinate. It doesn't. That's the point. Oh, I've actually just seen something else which would look really good on there. But I really want to use one of them because I haven't used them yet. I've got these as well. These are quite big stickers and they're very cute. Come down and you can see what I'm doing. Come and join me for a while. It's a bit late now, I've nearly finished. Oh, these look really cute though. Oh man, why did I do this? Shall I do that one? Shall I just be bold and use the big flower? Does it look a bit out of place? I kind of feel like it looks a bit out of place. Oh no, why did I do this to myself? That's very cute. Oh gosh, I'm going to have dilemmas of which one to choose now. I need a biggish one. Shall we just go with that one? Shall we? Shall we? Yeah. Okay. I heard you say yeah then. I heard you just say yeah, just get on with it, Sue. Shut up and get on with it. And put that big flower away that you've been desperate to use for about 1.5 years. I'm so sorry you're going back in the drawer. You won't be in there long, honestly. I promise. So I'm just going to get my brown pen and hope it's a similar brown. And I'm just going to go along, just along here. Can you see me? Oh, okay. So I'm just going to go along here whoopsie, with some fake stitches, because I just feel like the edge is a bit, something missing, you know, around this corner. Oh, I'm going to have to go all the way down, aren't I? Oh, poop. Okay, just go around with fake stitching. Oh, guess what, guys? I've bought myself some new tools. I'll talk about them on next video though, because I swore I wasn't going to buy any more crafting products because I've got enough to last me for years and years and years. But yeah, I've bought a couple of things recently that I really wanted, and I got them so cheap. So I'm really happy. But I will discuss it on the next video because I'm just trying to crack on and finish this one. I don't want to go into my giddy pants and get all excited about what I've bought and go and get it and show you. This is going to be wonky now. Oh, that's all right. It'll do. Right, so we've got some fake stitching around the edge. We're having this. I really want to cut round that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm making my video longer. I'm so OCD with these things. I just absolutely hate the plastic, especially when it shines at you. It's like, I don't like that. I'll do it quick. I'm doing it quick. I'm doing it quick. I'm trying to do it quick. Okay, that's cool. That'll do. That'll do. Right. We've nearly finished. We're nearly on the home straight, guys. Nearly there. Ooh, that looks so pretty. I like that. I like it. I like it. I get so giddy about some projects. Oh, dear me. I do, though. When you make something pretty, it's like, it's really fulfilling, I think is the word. You're like, and it makes you proud. You're like, I've made that. Oh, wow. I didn't think I could ever make out like that. So here we go. There we go. I hope you've had a great day, by the way, whatever you've been doing. I hope you've had a nice day. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you click like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I didn't even need to do that stitching there, did I? Fake stitching. Right, just take you up a tad so I can show you the whole finished project now. We've got our ugly duckling that is no longer an ugly duckling. And we've got a card that we made out of a menu, a takeaway menu. Cool. How cool is that? That just goes in there. Just goes in. Oopsie, don't you move about. You've gone a bit wonky now. It's because the glue won't dry. And we've got another pretty card made from a takeaway menu that just really nicely fits in there. And there we go. How pretty is that little ugly duckling? It's no longer an ugly duckling. And I actually really like that. And I didn't even show you, I don't even know where it's gone, my prototype with the ugly, ugly map. But now it's a pretty duckling. It hasn't got any tags, but it's a pretty duckling. So that's the prototype that I meant to show you at the beginning. But there we go. Taking something ugly and making it pretty. Can be done. Just a little bit of lace and stickers and fuzz and yeah. Brilliant. I might have to deal with these things that look like they're blowing in the wind. I think I just might have to stick them down because they're going to really annoy me. I stuck this one down. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had fun and had a bit of a laugh because I normally have a laugh when I'm doing stuff at myself. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to people who are hopping across and finding me and saying that they've really enjoyed it and they've had a good laugh. Brilliant, because that's all I want. I just want to make people happy, hopefully inspire you and give you some ideas and have a bit of a laugh along the way. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.